What's up, you guys? Matt Jablonski here with The Point of Change. I'm going to hang out here for just a minute and let some people come by if anybody wants to hang out with me tonight. As you guys come in, make sure you like and love and share this video out. I'm going to get this pulled up over here so I can see the reactions and stuff. Just a second. There. All right. What's up, Brandy? Good to see ya. Anybody that's not watching this live, you can drop a hashtag replay and still hang out with us tonight. What's up? Josh and Lori are here. What's up, Josh? What's going on, man? I wasn't live yesterday, so I missed out on congratulating you live on your 3 years, brother. That's freaking awesome, man. Congratulations on that. Danielle, good evening. Good to see you. April, how are you? Peter, what's up? Pam Belesner, what's up, Pam? How you doing? Mike Ward, hey, Maddie. Hey, guys. Just had to leave another live. Glad I made it. Right on, brother. Right on. Good to see you. Nick, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Steven, I'm alive and here. Good to know, man. Good to know. Gosh, I know, right? Thanks, brother. Isn't that crazy, man? It's crazy when you start racking up those years under your belt. Isn't it a little nuts? It's like, and the farther you get, the crazier it gets. And I mean, it gets better, obviously, but the looking back over periods of time, you know, eventually it's like, wow, I can't believe how long ago it was that I was in active addiction. But it's still, when those milestones come around, like I just hit 6 years, and when you hit those milestones, it's like your brain kind of reminisces instantly. It just kind of brings that, remember where I was 6 years ago, feeling back, you know. And Pam says, Stephen Andrew, are you awake? I hope he is, because he already commented. I hope he's awake. Brandy, 4 months cigarette free as of yesterday. Right on, Brandy. That's awesome. Jessica, what's going on? Good to see you this evening. Come on in. Mike's got her all shared out. Good. Good to see everybody tonight. I hope you guys are having a good week, getting through it the best you can. Caitlin and I got some time at work today, and then Caitlin went for a little hike with her doggy, and I went for a walk with Tay-Tay around the park and stuff. There was nobody in the park, so I was able to let my little dog off the leash and let her run for a little while. That's always good. Brandy, I can't believe it was 4 months ago of horrible sleep, and it was all caused to my smoking cigarettes. So I so know what you mean. Right on, Brandy, right on. You got that 4 months. Well, I mean, you got years off of hard drugs as well, but 4 months off of cigarettes, that's awesome. I'm glad it's working for you so far. Keep going, man. Keep going. Pam, I'm not seeing all the comments, so I'm checking out. I'll be right back. Right on, Pam. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Zuckerberg and his freaking messing around out there. Sometimes he hides comments from people. Sometimes he's out there working censorship behind the scenes, you know. Sabrina, I'll have 2 years in April. Right on, Sabrina. Well, make sure you keep doing what you're doing and keep working it, because that time is not guaranteed. I can tell you that from experience and from talking to a lot of people, you know, that you see those times coming up, and make sure you just keep working and keep doing what you're doing, because it only takes one little wrong mistake and we're screwing up and not hitting those marks, you know. Josh and Lori, wow, I wish I could quit smoking cigs, but let me give you an excuse, he says. No, but when I try, it's like I smoke more. I don't know. I don't understand it. It's a mindset thing, I guess. It really is. For me, I've quit a few times. Everybody that I talk to that has actually made quitting work for them tells me that they quit multiple times before it actually stuck. And I think that's the story with anything you step away from, whether it be freaking drugs or cigarettes or a nasty relationship or whatever it be. A lot of times we slip and stumble along the way before we inevitably get to the 100% away from it kind of thing, you know? And yeah, it is a big part of the mindset. It's just the hard ones are like we all have that one cigarette that is like our cigarette. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's your wake up cigarette, or maybe it's your before bed cigarette, or maybe it's your after meal cigarette, or maybe it's your after you do the nasty cigarette. Whatever it is, we all have that one cigarette that's like our thing. That one's the hard one. That one's the really hard one, like to try and stop having that morning cigarette, or stop having, to stop having that favorite cigarette. The rest of them are kind of meh. But one thing I will say on it, I don't want to talk too much on it because I'm a giant freaking hypocrite and I'm still smoking cigarettes. But one thing I will say on it is when I quit, like one time I had like 30 days off of cigarettes, and then I snapped and I went and got a pack of cigarettes and I bought and smoked one. And right away, as soon as I hit that first cigarette, guess what my first thought was? I didn't really need this fucking thing. That was my first thought. But then the last time that I quit for 6 months, when I made it 6 months without smoking, and then I finally broke and went and got a pack of cigarettes. And when I got outside and lit up that first cigarette, it was like, I'm so happy that I went and did this. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's a giant pain in the ass, and I hope one day to step away from them completely. Pam, I'm back, and hopefully I can see more of the comments. We're going to hope on that one, Pam. We're going to hope. Let's see, Josh. It's all of the above for me, brother. Right on, man. Right on. Eventually, we got to rack up enough reasons to hate them. You know what I mean? Like, I do have plenty of reasons why I don't like smoking, but I still have a few cigarettes I still have a few reasons why I do like cigarettes too. So eventually I got to just just cut it off. Let's see. Josh, I guess I really want to quit to be able, I guess you really have, I really have to want to quit to be able to quit. Yeah, that's part of it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because I didn't really want to quit smoking meth when I quit smoking meth. So, so I don't know which way it goes on that one, man. I just really hope that the hook catches the wire someday and I stay away from them. Brandy, I had to not say or plan anything. I just had to be done. And FYI, this is my first step away from the cigarettes. Right on, Brandy. Well, I hope you can make your first step away from the cigarettes the real one. You know what I mean? I hope that you can do all the right things and make this work. Josh, good point, B.O. Do I really stink that bad? People are going to start calling me B.O. online? Oh, man. Pam, I took the easy route and never started. That is the easy route. Get out of here. Taking the easy road around here. We're hard knocks kind of people around here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wish I never would have started. I started smoking when I was like 17 years old. And they say if you can make it till you're 18, that most people who make it till they're 18 without smoking generally don't start smoking. I made it till I was 17. And I had a job, and I had recently lost my virginity, and I felt like a man. Tell you what, I'm a man, and men smoke cigarettes. Damn it, I'm going to have one of them cigarettes. And then at first, for a little while, it was, I'm going to have one when I get off of work. Anytime I closed down, I worked at McDonald's, one of those real hard labor jobs. So when I'd get off work or closing down McDonald's, a rough day of flipping patties, get out to my truck, and there was it was my older brother stole a pack of cigarettes from my dad, and he left it in my glove box. And for a little while, they were just in there, and I just gave them to friends of mine that smoked when I'd give them a ride home from high school and stuff. And then eventually that one night, I was like, yeah, I'm a man. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I can smoke a cigarette, and smoked a cigarette. And that's the rest is history. The rest is history. Still smoking. Brandy, when the thought comes to try and convince me to smoke again, I had to be tough on my own mind and say no and smush the thought out like smushing a smoke into the ground. Right on, snuff those thoughts out, Brandy. Jessica, I want to quit smoking cigarettes so bad, but it seems like every time I try to quit, I end up smoking more than I did before I tried to quit. Well, that's one of those little reasons that we talk about in addiction and recovery, that every relapse is worse. Right there. Cigarettes are an addiction. Every relapse is worse. When you quit smoking and then come back to it, you're going to smoke more than you smoked before. So it's one of those double-bladed, double-edged swords kind of thing. Like, you want to quit smoking, and, you know, quitting smoking is the ultimate goal, but quitting smoking and then going back to smoking, you're going to smoke more. So I shouldn't say it's a double-edged sword. It's a one-edged sword. There's one edge to it. If you smoke, you're going to smoke. A smoker always smokes when their chips are down, you know? Justin, I love the way food tastes after quitting smoking. Hey, that's a good point right there. Food actually tastes better. What's the longest for you, Maddie? The longest I ever quit smoking was that 6 months run that Caitlin and I had. Been smoking since I was 17, and 6 months was my longest run without them. Brandy, nope, I was WWS paying. I was not WWS. What am I? Never mind that. Delete, edit that out. Nope, I was paying $400 a month for cigarettes. No way I want to waste a single penny on stuff that was killing me. Right on, Brandy. I'm glad you got that attitude to it now. Mike, awesome, right? It was a good 6 months, and I did save a lot of money in that 6 months. I should really take another stab at quitting. I'm working on it. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about besides telling me to quit smoking for an hour? Let's see. What else can we talk about to change the subject so I can keep feeding my addictions? Let's see. I don't know. The only thing that's on my mind tonight is Deadpool 3. That's all that's on my mind. I can't wait for Deadpool 3. I'm super all about it. I told you guys, I promised myself that after Spider-Man No Way Home, that I was not going to get my head buried up the ass of a movie again. I wasn't going to do that because Spider-Man No Way Home, every single day I Googled Spider-Man No Way Home to see if there was any more leaks, or if there was any more information about this movie, or if there was anything. And now Deadpool 3 is coming out, and guess whose ass can't stop Googling it? This guy right here. Just waiting, trying to find another leak. Give me one more thing. Stephen Andrew, would it be okay for me to use this platform to ask people for a little help so I can get some groceries and hygiene stuff? Well, don't ask me if you can do it and then just do it. People, when they ask if they can do something, then they just do it anyways. Well, I guess it's okay. Well, just so you guys know who Steven is, I used to work with Steven for a little while. Steven has fallen on some rough times. I'm trying to help him a little bit. Some other followers here at the Point of Change have been trying to help Steven. He's roughing it as it is right now. We got him a bike, and we're working on getting him an ID. He's got a job now. Steven just got a job, so throw some hearts up for Steven on that one. But as of right now, he's waiting till, Friday? You get your first small paycheck from work. And then, so right now he's sitting with no food. He's staying in a tent. He's in a campground in Florida. So he's officially roughing it. At least he's in Florida, so he's not up here in the Wisconsin winter and that kind of stuff. But we got Steven a bike. He found a job. We can't take credit for that one. He did that one. But Brandy says, what about food stamps? He's actually waiting on his food stamps to come through. He's signed up for food stamps, but he's waiting on the money to show up on the card. Yeah. So if anybody feels led to help Steven out with $5, $10, something like that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to say no to you. But also make sure, Steven, to make sure you're using this for the right stuff and, getting help, and that's good. But make sure that you stay proactive on this. Don't let the help go to waste. And also make sure you're checking into food shelves and stuff like that as soon as tomorrow comes and food shelves can become available, stuff like that. Try to use all the things you can, let's see. Got to get that first small check Friday. Amen, Stephen. Amen. I'm glad to see you're working. Glad to see some things are coming through for you. I've got 3 days to wait on everything. Then I'm okay. Amen. Amen. Yeah. So if anybody feels led to help Stephen out, get a hold of him privately there and talk to him. But yeah, we're trying to help you out, Stephen. I hope we can keep working on the up and up here, man. Nick, Deadpool 3 can't come soon enough, right, man? Oh, man. Mike, I rewatched the Chong video. It was exactly on my birthday last year, 2/22/22. Right on, brother. I'm glad you saw that. I actually, I have the live video was posted on YouTube, but this morning I seen that I have the video saved on my computer, and I seen that I never actually uploaded a pre-made video of the interview with Tommy Chong. So I uploaded that this morning to YouTube, and it got like 7 views throughout the day, which an hour-long video, 7 people decided to watch it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that is uploaded on YouTube. A lot of my videos are on YouTube. All of my videos are on here on Facebook as well. So yeah, if anybody wants to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to do that too. Let's see. Lori and I have been binge watching that 70s show, and seeing Tommy Chong on there is cooler now for some reason. That's cool, man. That's cool. Like, you're connected to Tommy Chong through one person. Isn't that crazy? Like, you know a guy who knows Tommy Chong. And that, like, my best friend thinks that that's just the coolest thing. Whenever we talk about it, Ryan's like, dude, I cannot believe that I know Tommy Chong through one person, through you. I know Tommy Chong. I'm like, isn't that cool? He's like, yeah, it blows my mind, man. But yeah, that's cool, man. I got to see that 90s show. My brother said it's not that bad. He said it's a little bit of woke nonsense going on, but for the most part, it's not that bad, and it's pretty close to the vibes of that 70s show. So I kind of want to check it out. Josh, so do I, homie. I think it's badass, bro. Isn't that cool? I was thinking about messaging him and getting him back on here. I don't know if that's I mean, I know that's not kosher in the YouTube and Facebook world. It's kind of like a you do it and then you don't do it again kind of thing. It's like Batman using his secret weapons and stuff. Like he whips the one thing and then you don't pull out the same freaking cool tool again. You know what I mean? Like you use it once per episode kind of thing. But I think Tommy's one of them guys that would be down to just come on again and just hang out with us. So I've thought about shooting him another message and seeing if I can get him on. I'm also still working on the whole Sean Wise thing. We're trying to get Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks to come on here. Still in talks with him on that, but he's got a lot of different platforms, so he hasn't checked his messages on Facebook today, but trying to get him scheduled. Next month, somebody cool that I think we got. I don't know if you guys follow him, but if you follow Andy's Little Homestead on Facebook or YouTube, Andy's coming on here to share his story. So if you know who he is, that's awesome. But if you don't know who he is, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But Andy's Little Homestead is a Facebook page, YouTube channel where this guy Andy just kind of shows you how to do stuff. Like really redneck guy, but he shows you how to build stuff, shows you how to fix stuff, shows you how to do this, shows you how to do that, all while he's building his own farm and his own house and all this stuff. And he just kind of shows you what he's doing as he does it. But he's actually a recovering addict. He's a recovering alcoholic. And the whole premise behind Andy's Little Homestead is actually us watching his recovery, because as he's building this stuff, this is his new life that he's developing and stuff. So I think it's really cool. I've been following him for quite a while, even before all of a sudden he made a video. I think it was about a year ago now that he made the video and finally confessed that that's what this page is about, is him rebuilding his life because he destroyed everything with alcohol. So I hit him up and seen if he wanted to come on here and share his story with us, and he was totally for it. So next month we'll have him on March 12th. Also, we got a Narcan training coming up here on the Point of Change. If anybody's interested in a live broadcasted Narcan training on March 5th, Sunday, March 5th, we'll be doing a Narcan training here on the Point of Change. I got a practice run of that coming up on the 27th. We're going to be discussing Narcan and also just harm reduction in general. We're going to be talking about harm reduction and that kind of preventative stuff, preventing overdoses and things like that. Let's see, Josh, I love me some Chris Farley, bro. Oh, what did we see here? The help I've gotten has been an absolute blessing. Hashtag is, other than that, I'm just chilling in my tent. It's decent outside, and I kind of want to watch some Chris Farley tonight to help pass some time, get some laughs. Right on, man. We had Chris Farley's brother on here while you're talking about Chris Farley. The Point of Change meets Tom Farley. Chris Farley's older brother, Tom, came on here and shared about how Chris Farley's addiction affected their family and stuff. So I don't know if I'll ever come back to Wisconsin, says Steven. When I'm on my feet, I love the weather here. It for sure beats freezing outside in the winter. It doesn't snow here. Snow is unheard of here, and I like it that way. Hey, man, that's the way to be right there. Honestly, that would be my last advice. I would never tell you to move back to Wisconsin. Like, dude, just keep doing what you're doing and keep doing it down there, man, because there's not much for opportunity up here unless you stick around the Madison, Milwaukee area. Mike, hey, isn't Wolverine alive again for the new Deadpool? Can't wait for two favorite Marvel guys. Yeah, actually, thank God. Thank you. Let's get back on that topic for a minute. So it's not Wolverine's coming back to life. This movie is going to take place before Wolverine died, because Wolverine dies in the movie Logan. Oh, if nobody's seen that movie, sorry, spoiler alert. Logan dies. Wolverine dies at the end of Logan. That takes place in, like, I don't remember what year that movie takes place, 2029, something like that. So Deadpool 3 is going to take place before that. So Wolverine is still alive and still able to be in this movie. So yeah, Deadpool 3, if you didn't know, is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, the logo for the movie is Deadpool symbol with the 3 slashes through it. Like, the whole movie is going to be Deadpool and Wolverine. They're bringing Hugh Jackman back to play Wolverine one more time. On one hand, dude, I honestly, on a huge, like, humanitarian level, I feel bad for Hugh Jackman, because I as a 36-year-old man working out downstairs, I know how bad it sucks to try and work out and, like, build muscle in your late 30s. Even it's hard to build muscle. So for Hugh Jackman to go back to the routine of, like, working out like crazy to put on enough muscle to come back and play Wolverine again is, like, insane. It's almost crazy for freaking Ryan Reynolds to be doing it as Deadpool anymore. Like, it's just, but I'm so excited. I can't wait for Deadpool 3. Super, super pumped about it. Let's see. I'm going to have to check that out. Chris Farley makes everything better for me when I'm down and out, even knowing his situation at the time. That's the sad part. Oh, for sure. When you watch his movies, it's really bad if you watch some of his old SNL skits and stuff, and you can see him all sweating like crazy and just worked up. Like, he had an interview on Jay Leno back in the day. Chris Farley was on Jay Leno, and that interview, as a recovering addict, that interview is hard to watch because it's triggering, because you can just see how freaking loaded he is in that interview. Lynette Wade, a thing today about how actors have had to starve and deprive themselves just to have a look or image for a specific show. Isn't that crazy? Like, some of the method actors and the transformations they go through just to play a part in a movie. Like, who's the one? Christian Bale from who played Batman in the what's the movies? The Dark Knight and stuff. Him and some of his other movies, like Psycho, or was it American Psycho or whatever it was, where he was, like, super freaking skinny, or like Joaquin Phoenix when he, like, starved himself to play the Joker. Like, pretty crazy the stuff that actors put themselves through just to play a specific role. And even crazier, the stuff that they put themselves through just to maintain a public image. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hollywood pushes that perfect body type, unless you're like one of those body positive, like, performers. Like, there's always, like, this implied, like, you need to lose weight, you need to stay in shape kind of thing to stay in the limelight kind of thing. All of it's a little nuts. Everything about Hollywood's a little nuts, ain't it? But I still love those movies. Autocorrect is an ass sometimes, says Lynette. It's funny though, because you said Wade and Deadpool's real name is Wade Wilson. So for me, I kind of thought you were still on topic. When I first started reading your comment, I thought you were going to say something about Deadpool. Amanda, the machinist. I can't think of who the actor was, but he starved himself. Man, there are so many of those movies where the actor just starved themselves to get into a role. Or like if you've ever seen, if you really want a mind trip, bro, go watch the documentary about Jim Carrey making the movie Man on the Moon. That is one of those far out stories that's just like, wow, I can't even believe this was a real thing. Jessica, that's a lot of the reason I never wanted to be famous. Plus the lack of privacy. I couldn't do that. Right? Like, I see some of the clips on YouTube of like, or on TV when an actor is going through a airport or going through, especially like in court proceedings and stuff, and they come out and there's just that ambush of cameras and microphones and people just, oh, hey, come on, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Holy shit, man. Diamond, unless you put your ear to the ground, you'll never hear the buffalo coming. Amen. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Stephen, Matthew McConaughey starved himself in that movie he did about the guy that had AIDS. I forget the movie, but he lost a lot of weight for that movie. It's crazy, right? Some of the shit these actors put themselves through just to frickin' be in a movie. Cheryl Ingalls, what's going on? Brian O'Brien's coming in. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. Zach, Dallas Buyers Club. Ooh, right on, right on. You know what? Like, I think my favorite movie of all time, top movie of all time, Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is like one of my, that's it. Like, that's it. When I think about a movie, I think about Terminator 2. That's like my favorite movie of all time. Love it. Love that movie. The special effects were way ahead of their time. It's like the perfect role for Arnold because that dude can't act, except you make him a machine. And then it's like, well, now it makes sense. Now his accent and the way he talks just totally makes sense if he's a giant robot. Let's see. Brandy, not really. It goes in the fat. So it's like giving a diabetes shot. What are we talking about? What's going on here? Cheryl, not much, just chilling out. Right on, Cheryl. Good to see you tonight. Mary, I know Angie Sheets is sick. Prayers and vibes, please. Amen. Everybody send some prayers up for Angie Sheets. She's not feeling well. Speedy recovery, Angie. Speedy recovery. We need you around here. Let's see. What am I looking at? See, Zuckerberg's hiding crap again. Zuckerberg's hiding crap. I'm going to back out of my own live and go back into it and see if I got, oh man, there. Now some of the, in Canada, we only have the naloxone by injection. We don't have the nasal Narcan. Oh, okay. Where did I miss that? Brandy says, I'd love to be in Florida. It's warmer than Alberta, right? Brandy, in Canada, we only have the naloxone by injection. We don't have the nasal Narcan. Oh, okay. So that's what you were saying, where you just inject it into the fatty tissue like a diabetes shot. Okay, gotcha. Suresh, good evening, brother. Good to see you, man. Was it your son's birthday not long ago? I believe it was Suresh's son's birthday the other day. Mary, call on way home. Were you talking to me? Stupid freaking comments, man. Things ain't working. Oh, she's talking to Lynette. Okay. Got you. Comments ain't working over here. They don't tell me if you're replying over here. It's just it's a whole mess. These are Maddie and his fake problems. Hope you guys had a good day today. I had a pretty dang good day. Caitlin and I got to do some work today. Just a little bit though. We got to go on a parts run at work. That's one nice thing about being a maintenance guy is every once in a while you just got to go buy stuff. just got to go get stuff so you can do projects. So today was a parts run day. We went over to Janesville and went to different stores and bought a whole bunch of spigots because we're changing a bunch of outdoor spigots at the campground. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Anything good coming up in you guys' life? Let's see what's coming up here that we could talk about. Valentine's Day is coming up pretty soon. I can't talk about what I'm doing for Caitlin for Valentine's Day yet, though, but it's awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait for our Valentine's Day date. The cartoon is super cute, Maddie, says Lynette. Oh, isn't that great? Isn't that great? That's Fix-It Felix and his wife from Wreck-It Ralph. Brandy, I had a good day. Went to a traditional parenting, had coffee with some great moms, and blessed to have children who are happy and healthy. Amen. Amen. Suresh, brothers and sisters, my wife Mary is suffering with a fever and a cold. Please pray. Oh, for sure, Suresh. Guys, can we throw some care emojis up and some heart emojis and stuff for Suresh and his wife? Let him know we got him wrapped in prayer. Angel has dance Friday. Tim Tebow, Night to Shine, prom for special needs. Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Caitlin and I are going to be dancing this Friday. They're doing a swing dancing class at the college. So, yeah, Caitlin's wooing in the background. So Caitlin and I are going to the college to learn swing dancing Friday evening. So that'll be fun. Nick, Amanda, and I will be heading out for Colorado on Thursday. Gonna help a friend move back to Wisconsin. Oh, yeah? Oh, man, I'm jealous. I am jealous. I love Colorado, man. If you end up anywhere near Loveland Pass, let me know. It's where my dad's ashes are spread up in Loveland Pass, man. Brandy, I sent coloring books and crayons to Suresh for the children there. Oh, nice. Nice. That was nice of you. Lynette, I want to learn to swing dance. I've actually been watching videos on YouTube. Oh, right on. My mom, when I was young, my mom did swing dancing classes. I remember them dancing to Zoot Suit Riot in the living room. Now I'm following in her footsteps and going to a swing dance class. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. What else do I got to do on a Friday evening, right? Yeah, Caitlin and I are going to try to piece together a dance for our wedding for She's Some Kind of Wonderful. That's the song we're going to dance to at our wedding, and we're going to put together some kind of a dance for that. So this swing dancing class will be right up our alley, man. Suresh says, right, glory to Jesus Christ. Children is very happy. Right on, Suresh. That's good to hear. Randy, it feels good to give to others when and where I can. Amen. Amen. It sure does, and it's a beautiful thing. Mary, I used to belly dance. Going to get back into it. May not be great, but I love it. Right on. There you go. Dancing is good for the soul. Melissa, I just got home. Well, hi, Melissa. How are you? How's home? Good to see ya. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. What else can I talk about up here? What else can we talk about? Steven, I love to swing, but I can't dance and swing. I mean, on a swing set. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you're specific. You never know how many Upside Down Pineapple fans are out there watching. I just found that out last summer. I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea. If you didn't know that, apparently an Upside Down Pineapple is like a swinger thing. That's like a symbol to let the other swingers know that you swing. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Good thing I don't have a bunch of pineapple decorations around my house or something and just find out I'm throwing up flags. But now I got to say, and this is terrible, but ever since I found that out, that the Upside Down Pineapple is like a swinger thing, I see them all the time. Dude, I see Upside Down Pineapples everywhere. And now it like makes me go, ew, every time I see them. because I work at a campground. So for one, some people at the campground just straight up like they got pineapple decorations in their yard and pineapple this and pineapple that. And I'm like, now I see it. Now I see the seedy underbelly. It's like you found out. It's like you found out there's this whole weird underbelly to everything going on. Just like, ew. Now when I see people at those campers, I'm gonna get so weirded out. When that nice couple at the bar starts buying you drinks and asks you to come back to their campsite. That's funny. That's funny. Or us who know about the adult swing. Melissa, I'd pay to see Maddie and Caitlin belly dance. That's an odd thing to say. We're gonna just skip right on past that comment there. Get out, Melissa, get out. Melissa's like, oh, hey, if you guys ever want a belly dance, come on over. I got a pineapple dance floor. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I take it back. Mary Maddie, she is just saying she would tip. Whatever. Make sure, Brandy, make sure it's in a structure thing that the swing ain't gonna fall. Oh, you're talking about like the naughty swing. There's too many things going on right now, guys. My ADHD brain can't keep up with all this. Okay, we got regular swings at the playground. We got people swinging at the campground. We got a love swing in Brandy's house. Apparently, we got some things that we don't want to know about, and some things we're not going to talk about here in this live video happening right now. Mike says Travolta. Can we talk? Let's talk about Travolta. Let's switch subjects. I'm done with all this. Everybody's revealing too much about themselves in this live video right now. Oh man, this is great. I got way too personal, way too quick. I should have renamed this video TMI. Brandy's getting a kick out of me. Good. You guys are terrible. Me and Caitlin were talking because I just watched a video the other day where the guy talked about, it's this video game streamer, but he's also just a regular. He makes how-to videos and stuff like that. I've followed him for quite a while, and he made a video called 5 Things I Wish I Knew When I Started Streaming. And I was like, oh, this is going to be good. So I watched it. And the first thing he said was, when I first started my page, I went live every single day and I didn't make pre-made content. All I did was live videos all the time. And he was like, I really wish if I could go back, I would have focused more on pre-made content, because live videos only show up in people's news feeds while you're live. And then once they're done, like, your followers will still see live video replays in their newsfeed once in a while, not very often, which I've noticed that replay value on Facebook is really not pushing for replays anymore. Like, once your video's done, you're lucky to get a couple replays out of it. And he said those pre-made videos is where it's at, because you post the pre-made video even while you're not at your computer or not on your phone. That pre-made video is still getting shared around and still getting views, and you can pick up followers while you're not working, And I was like, wow, that's actually like the best explanation of why you should make pre-made videos I've ever heard in my life. So I'm thinking in the future here, I'm going to try to put together some pre-made videos where I'll talk about a topic and actually lay it out and everything, and it won't be live. And I can see and Caitlin and I were talking about it earlier, and she was like, I could see a lot of benefit to that, because when you're live, it doesn't take much for you to get off topic. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a child, and these guys are children, and one person makes a reference to a wiener or something, and then we're off on a tangent for an hour, Let's see. Suresh, first time I received my birthday gift from Brother Matty, $100. I remembered that. I'm very happy that day. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. Amen, brother. Amen. Anytime. Well, I can't do that anytime. Right now, it's probably should have Probably, I need to save some money right now, but I'm very happy that I was able to do that. Let's see, Melissa, you're welcome. Lynette, okay, fam, I gotta go give my pillows some head and my sheets some ass. Please stop it. Stop it. Holy crap. Why did I just read that out loud? You're the best, Lynette. That was the best way to say I'm going to go to sleep that I've ever heard in my life. Wow. I'm actually like turning red a little bit on that one. That was wow. Wow. Let's see. Let's see. Nick, pickles quickly become a distraction as well. Yes, pickles and just anything childish around here. Holy crap. Zach, my kid just tried to hand me a huge booger, so I got that for me. Right on, bro. Jessica, I love when we get off topic. Either way, a lot of useful information is gained. Amen. For people, well, here's the thing. For people who know me and who have been here for a while and have picked up that I, and kind of know the way it goes around here, live videos are great. You guys love it when we get off topic and talk about the dogs and talk about farts and wieners and dicks and weed jokes and all this stuff. But to somebody who's never been here before, these live videos might be a little off-putting. That's, just if this is your first time ever seeing Maddie and you know nothing about me, you might come in here like, what in the hell are they talking about? I ain't never coming back. So I can see the benefit to not getting off a topic once in a while. Lynette, yes, I freaking love it. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to use that. I don't know if it's so good for me to use it. Maybe it's funnier. It might be funnier because it's got that shock humor to it that I'm going to give my pillow some head, Let's see. Nick, on topic or off topic, it's always fun and informative. Amen, brother. I'm glad that you get something good out of it for sure. Suresh, glory to Jesus Christ about your prayers and encouragement. God's work everywhere. Amen. Amen, brother. Thanks for being here. Let's see, Brian, you should have a disclaimer pinned to the bottom of the screen. No, I like to catch them off guard. I like to throw them for a loop. You know what I mean? They come in here, they're like, oh, the point of change. Wonder what this is going to be about. Oh, look, this young man is rather well put together and well spoken. I bet this is going to be a very informational video. And then I'm like, wieners. They're like, what is this? It's kind of funny for me. It's funny. Let's see, Steven, we're honest here, even if it means our brains go in the gutter sometimes. We're all keeping it real here. It makes it that much funner. It sure does. It sure does. I've been to many live videos, and I prefer my live videos. Okay. Like the interaction level we have here, like I've made that like one of my top priorities is reading the comments and seeing what you guys are doing and hanging out with you guys and getting feedback from you, because I know what it's like to feel invisible, and I'm not saying that you guys do, but I know like some people, it feels really good to just be acknowledged, to just have somebody see you and read your comment and respond to your problem or whatever it is, or your question or whatever it is. It feels good to just have that feedback, So that's one thing that I try to prioritize here on the Point of Change, is making sure that the comments get read and making sure that an honest question gets an honest answer and that everybody feels included. I don't want it to be like, I don't want people to walk away feeling like, even though, unless it's Pam. Pam is the only person that we try as hard as we can to ignore all of Pam's comments. Anytime Pam makes a comment, I will just make sure that I scroll right past that. Sorry, Pam. I'm sorry. I don't know why it happens to her so often. I really don't. Why it is in my brain that Pam Valesner's comments just get skimmed over, I don't know. But it's just poor Pam. She'll be like, Maddie, I've made this comment 4 times. If you'll go back up and read this comment. And I'm like, shit, sorry, Pam. And I'll read like the one above it, and then I'll skip hers and read the one underneath it. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. The point of changing topics, says Melissa, right? Nick, this page is especially fun when things go way off the rails. It sure is, dude. There have been some videos where it's gone completely off the rails, but it gets so freaking hilarious, man. Let's see. Gotta go, fam. Be safe. Thanks for the live, Maddie. Right on, Josh. Thanks for being here, brother. Congratulations again on 3 years, man. That's awesome. Joanne, your videos are like hanging out with friends. I appreciate that, Joanne. I really do. Brandy, I love the community here. I don't feel all drawn out by the millions of comments being unread and a waste of the universe. Right. That's the ones that drive me nuts. And one day, you know, if this page keeps growing, eventually that might happen on the lives. We might get to the point where there's just too many comments to keep up with and stuff like that. But let's see. Pam, you don't ignore the Pam cooking spray in your kitchen, Maddie. I don't. But yeah, like when you get into videos, some people's videos, and it's nothing against the creator themselves. That's just where your page is at. When you have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers and you go live, and then it's just a bombardment of comments, you know? But sometimes like some of those comments, like I feel if more people were talked to in the comments, they wouldn't feel so like, have you ever read some of the comments in those real fast moving streams and you just feel like the people commenting are like super like desperately trying to get the person to see their comment, you know, trying to be noticed, you know? And it's almost a little bit like, I wonder if those comments got read, if those people wouldn't be so, please see my comment, please see my comment, please respond to me, you know, if you just like said, hey, how you doing, man, you know? Pam, haha, you read my comment. See, now I'm making a point not to ignore you, Pam. I'm making a point of it. I don't want you to feel left out. Zach, I agree, and that's why I love being here. Good. Steven, shit, hearing you say my name out loud on here is something I'm not used to. And it's like watching a YouTube video and hearing your name and who you are and what's going on. It's super weird because no one ever gave a shit enough, but I love it. I'll get used to it. Right on, man. Yeah, that's part of what I love about this is that, you know, I'm not on like some platform, but like from an outside perspective, like, and that was another thing that the dude that I just watched this video of, that's the 5 things he wished he would have done earlier, was one thing that we're doing good that he wished he would have done was calling out people when they comment on your video and talking more to the people who comment on your video. And he said that, you know, imagine you're watching your favorite streamer and they stop what they're doing and read your name out loud and then answer your question. Like you would be like over the moon over that. And he's like, don't count yourself short. You might be somebody's favorite streamer. So when you read their name and read their comment, it's really cool for them. Like, and I was like, oh, makes sense. But I'm glad that I'm one ahead of him on that one because I already do that. Jessica, the interaction is what drew me here. You interact and everyone else interacts with each other. It's not just a million comments flying by and maybe one will be seen and you can address it. There's more of a personal level to what we all have here. Amen, Jessica. That's what I love about it too. Brandy, yes, and they must have a voice text message on the live. One person has like 30 comments before I even finished one comment. And you never know, like, you can always tell some people got a better connection or whatever, because like you'll read the comments and then after the comment is already up there and you read it, and then the person in the live video will say whatever that comment was about, you know, and that's when you're like, oh shit, I must be lagging behind like a motherfucker. Zach, it's all true, man. I appreciate being noticed here. Good. I'm glad that you appreciate it. Nicole, what's going on? Good to see ya. Yeah, you got me live. Woo! Just for a little while, though. I'm not going to be live for much longer. I just came to hang out, see what's going on, shoot the shit with my friends here, talk about Deadpool 3. Apparently, a bunch of people, I don't know, there's some weirdos in the comments here, though, Nicole. So watch yourself. I don't know what's going on over here. We got some upside down pineapples in the comments tonight. That's all I know. Brandy, I've noticed lives between Canada and the US is lagging. Oh, yeah? You getting a little lag when you're picking me up in Canada? That would make sense. That would make sense. That's a long way for the signal to go, you know? Mary, oh my. Whatever, you're all a bunch of swingers now. I don't even care what we meant by this. I'm going to tell everybody you're all a bunch of swingers. That's what I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to tell everybody this is a swinging channel. That's what this is all about. That's the point of change. Get it? Because you're changing up. No, all right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to take it any farther than that. We're done. We're done. Randy, yep, you're live. Says you're live for 5 minutes after it's done for me. Really? Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Brandy's still seeing live video after we're done. Good. I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of me tonight. This is where I practice my material, and then I go back and I use all these corny jokes on Caitlin throughout the day. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight, getting some chuckles out of me. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Tuesday, and I had my damn teeth in. Damn it. Toothless Tuesday is just out the window for me anymore, guys. I'm forgetting all the time. Let's see, Zach. Your lives cut me out on Stay Happy. I've noticed that too. You know, why can't Facebook get past that? Like when I end my live, a lot of times it just stops on your end. Wherever you're at, it just shuts it down. So maybe I should just like give it a second. So tonight we'll give it a second so that everybody can hear the full ending. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime between 6 and 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So make sure you come on by. If you don't get notified when I go live, make sure you touch your screen, click that little bell so you get notified when I go live, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay clean. Is it done? Did it work? Zach, is it over? Did you hear all three? All right, it's done now.